Me, 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 me. We're live, baby. We're live. We are back at it again with another Tuesday stream. Hanging out with the boys, with the fellas. Right, we are all here hanging out, having a grand old time, talking airsoft, man. Our favorite thing. I hope our favorite things in the world, or at the very least, one of our favorite things in the world. Guys, make sure that you are sharing the word around as much as possible, letting people know that we are live right now. This is the best airsoft community Airsoft has ever seen. This is the best community in airsoft, because Airsoft itself is all community. But then within that community, the community-ception, if you will, inside of that, of course, you have the Mayo Gang, which I am a proud member of. I'm glad to be here, hanging out with every single one of you guys. I wouldn't have it any other way. But I'm going to need your guys' help to share this around. Again, YouTube does fuck all in terms of being able to share our content around and letting our content grow organically. So word of mouth is incredibly important. So share this around and let people know that, hey, if they want extra chances of winning the next live stream giveaway, they know where they gotta be. They gotta be here watching and getting those entries in while they can. These live streams, even though they are just hangout streams, they are still important nonetheless. As you can see right here on the left-hand side of me, every $50 gets you 2 entries into this week's live stream giveaway, so don't miss out and get those orders in. If you guys have been thinking about getting those customs, maybe you guys want to get that new airsoft gun altogether, right? Something new, something nice, something different, possibly. We're going to be getting into that, actually, believe it or not, in today's topic. Now's the time to do so, because every 50 will get you 2, so don't miss out. If you guys have no idea what the hell I'm talking about in regards to a giveaway, I am talking about this, baby. I'm talking about this. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Live stream giveaway. We've been doing this for years. We've been doing this for years and years and years and years and years, even before I was a host on these streams, and someone will be a host well after I am gone as well. So make sure to go ahead and get those orders in. Read the live stream rules for yourself so you're aware of what's happening. We have plenty of new items that have been added onto the website as well. Again, we're going to be talking a lot about those things as well. New Ace Tech products like the Quadra. There's been something that's been hyped up for a little bit. I'm glad we're finally starting to carry it as well. Both the Quadra S and the Standard. More Max products and more on the way as well. More new BB shooters as well, if you will. Again, I'm super excited that we're seeing more new stuff. And of course, the SKS, baby. What can I say? This thing absolutely fucking rules. It looks sick. And I can't wait to get my hands on one and I can start touching it all, feeling all right. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You look at that one gun, you're like, I get my hands on that. Anyway, back to the live stream. Guys, if you do have any airsoft-related questions, or not airsoft-related questions, they could be completely random, off-the-topic questions altogether, I am more than okay with answering those as well. This is just our hangout day, right? A little something I like to give back to you guys in terms of getting you extra chances of winning, and of course hanging out with the rest of the community. If you do have any airsoft related questions or not, whatever they might be, put the little Q in front of your question. Makes it a lot easier for me to spot and identify, and thereby I can go ahead and answer it a lot sooner. You're welcome to ask your question more than once, but twice is going to be like the limit. You don't want to be spamming your question, of course, right? Let's just take this opportunity to sit back, hang out, and relax and talk airsoft. Now, tonight's topic, going over what's your favorite airsoft class or favorite class in airsoft. And this kind of goes hand in hand with the topic that I was talking about earlier today during the short that I uploaded. If you guys haven't checked out our shorts, make sure you go and check them out. I put a lot of work into those. Today's short, we had actually talked about, that was actually posing the question, do I need an M4? Do I need an M16? Do I need an AR-15 in order to play airsoft? And I said in the video itself, not like you don't have to, you're not required to. And it's not like anyone's enforcing it. But if you are a newer player, obviously, it's definitely going to make it a lot easier. A lot of my veteran players, you guys know what I'm talking about. When you're recommending platforms to new guys, newbies, you're always going to end up going down the route of going standard AR, M4, M16, whatever brand and model preferences you may be your own, that's fine. But at the end of the day, it is still going to be an AR that you are recommending, right? Standard version 2 gearbox. And there's plenty of reasons to go ahead and do that, right? And there's plenty of benefits for it as well, right? But it does kind of beg the question, if that is something that most beginners, right, are going to be using, are there going to be other airsoft classes that they can invest into? Absolutely. Absolutely. My whole thing is that I just typically tell people to stick with that for their very first one. If they know that they want to get into airsoft and they know that at some point they want to run something completely out there in terms of a platform or a style, right? If they go into airsoft thinking, I want to run a 249 at some point. Absolutely. I think that they most certainly can, and they should. I think most people should invest in other platforms outside of just the standard AR, M4, M16, style. Outside of your typical rifleman setup, right? I think there are many other classes in which you could go ahead and run. But let's see what we got in the chats first. I actually didn't get a chance to see who was here first. RPG lovers, what's going on, man? Good to have you as well. Best class is stealth poison archer. I meant airsoft, not D&D, bruh. Ron the Don, what's going on, man? Good to have you on the stream, dog. Have you gotten a hard date yet? Ooh, for the thing. Yes. After talking with the people, May 2nd seems like it's going to be a for sure date. But again, we're still ironing out the details. I don't want to make the announcement yet. But May 2nd, yeah, May 2nd is going to be a day that you're going to want to keep clear on all y'all's calendar. So, yeah. Just saying, you're saying. We will talk more about it as well. Again, the other half of the collaborator that this project is for, did have to go ahead and agree to a date. And this was something that, even though the meeting on last Friday, you guys know that I was going to be having a meeting with them, it wasn't able to take place due to some other circumstances excuse me. In regards to planning it, Friday was a busy day, but they were able to get back to us and let us know that, like May 2nd, it seems they're super excited about this collaboration. The date works perfectly for them. They're all game for it. They would love to do it. And now it's just a matter of making sure that all the details are ironed out. So come Friday, towards the end of the day, I will be making the announcement, hopefully. So just, you're going to have to wait and see, man. You're going to have to wait and see. Chocode, what's going on, dude? Good to have you on the stream. Trapman, hello. Can you spin the wheel for me? Which wheel? I don't got no wheel. I'll spin my wheel. I'll spin this wheel. Whee. Oh, spin. Epic spin. All right. Just reserved a room as much space there, so most likely be driving there's fun. Warzone, what's going on, man? Darkest of trees, brother. How you doing? Dark Tree. Brother, where I'm not gonna lie, Dark Tree. I'm a little hurt that you didn't show up on Saturday. I'm a little hurt. Honestly, I was expecting you to show up, man, because you would have loved it, dude. Dark Tree, you would have loved it. The food, the spread that we had, dude. I made homemade fettuccine Alfredo. My dad made freaking lasagna. My cousin was making some homemade pizzas, like just boom, 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 right? Like with the wood oven right there. Dude, it was awesome. It was so freaking good. It was delicious. I loved every single second of it. Like, all the food was a fantastic. Charcuterie on demand. And then specialty cocktails that Jazz made. Dude, it was awesome. You're playing RA9. Ooh, nice. Why Airsoft so slow in Midwest is perhaps abundance of real pews. Star Taxi, it could be that, or it could just be the fact that there just isn't as many fields out there like Midwest. There are fields for sure. I know there are, obviously, right? I have friends that play out there Midwest, but comparatively, it's just not as common. And also, everything's a lot more spread out typically, as opposed to SoCal, right? Here in Airsoft, you can go like 30 minutes to an hour, and there's gonna be another field, right? Scrolling down. Is right. Is that my calorie mate? Oh, dude, that's hilarious. Yeah, dude, I have the calorie mates in my closet right now. But when it comes down to Vietnam, Tactical Leagues event, I'm gonna be having those somewhere. I'm gonna carry them on me, and I will be eating them during the break, and I will be doing the. This is delicious. You went to see Scream 7? Dude, how was it? Is it normal to poop more than more than 5 times a day? No, but yeah, I mean, it has happened to me too. Epic fail, what's going on, dude? Wish the SKS was GBB. Well, here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. If the AEG sells, right? Think about it this way. It's a platform that hasn't really been in Airsoft, right? That's the whole thing. It hasn't really been a thing in Airsoft. If it sells well, like very well, the AEG version, that means manufacturers are going to be like, oh, so it does sell. So this is a platform that people do like. Well, shit. I guess we got to make a GBB version at some point. Someone will make it. But the demand has to be there for it first. They have to see that this, as a trial run, they have to see that this actually will move first. If this moves, we're going to start seeing some GBBs, baby. We're going to start seeing some GBBs out there. And then even if they do make it, it's not, who's to say that it might just not make it to the US, right? That is very unfortunately a thing, because if the U.S. market doesn't want it, who's going to want to bring it in, right? I just got the Baba Yaga 2 this past Friday. I'm excited for it. Hey, Noah Brown, I'm glad for you. I love the Baba Yaga 2. One of my favorites. One of my favorites. What parts do I need for creative, functional, dust cover, and bolt catch? It depends on the gearbox and manufacturer. Like, it really depends. Sometimes some brands will still have it, but only on certain lines as well. So it really depends. When will my gift card be released? Thursday. More than likely tomorrow then. More than likely tomorrow. It should have been cleared today, but if it didn't, then yeah, it'll be clear tomorrow. Brewer, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream, dog. Am I allowed to say the event? No. Not yet. Oh god, no. I'm so sorry. It's all right, Dartree. I know you had other things going on. Let's see here. But yeah, going back to the topic for tonight, right? Favorite airsoft class, right? Are there other classes? What are the classes you have? That is sort of the thing that I was going to be mainly talking about today, and of course, all the different platforms that exist for it. Now, in terms of your favorite platform, or favorite class, feel free to go ahead and put down what class typically that you like to go for. Now, there is no official class typically done for airsoft specifically, right? I feel like airsoft by nature kind of defaults to, sort of like the video game logic in that sense, or the video game terminology, which in itself is nothing wrong with it, right? And there can be some overlapping with real stuff, but we do typically try to go for, other, like the class terminology, such as like, support gunner, or if you wanted to go, I've heard some people call it heavy weapons guy, which could be a thing as well. But typically, like some form of like support gunner, right? That's like one class. Your rifleman, pretty standard stuff there. Some form of marksman, right? They could be running a bolty, or they could be running a DMR of some kind. And those are usually like the big three. And then of course you'll have like maybe someone else, right? Like if we're going based off like old school Battlefield, classes, right? You had like the engineer, you had assault, support, and then recon, right? These were all the 4 different classes you could typically go with. And I feel like there is still a little bit of like similarities to how we define airsoft classes to that, which again is fine. I think it makes it easy. It makes it very simple. But in terms of the other classes, I do feel like a lot of times some people might look at them and just be like, I don't really want to go ahead and make the investment into it, which I do think is really sad, right? I think there is a dedicated following for sure for each of these like classes that you get out there, and I think it's worth it for other people to start like investing in them as well. Again, especially if you are starting to get a little bit bored of the same old, or if things are getting stale, right? If you're just rocking the regular M4 AEG, right? You can only do that for so long, and most people who even say like, no, it's the best, they'll even say like, yeah, maybe they do kind of get bored with it, or they want something different. Right? It's a thing. It's 100% a thing. And I feel like too many people just blow off the rest of the platforms that exist out there because they're like, no, it's the M4 or nothing, right? It's M4 or nothing. And then next thing you know, they get bored with it. They leave airsoft way too soon, and they don't come back for like years. And eventually they come back, and then they start doing it right. They'll start changing up the platform style. And I think that's sort of like that's a thing that I'm noticing a lot recently. I've been getting a lot of customers who will come in store and actually let me know that they have some experience actually playing airsoft, especially when they were younger, but they got out of it because they got really bored. They kept playing the same thing, or it just seemed like it just wasn't really going anywhere. They went to the same fields over and over again. Goes back to the whole old argument that we used to do, right? Old adage we used to have: change the way you play. And I think it definitely does help. But there are some, depending on the one you go to, or depending on the class you decide to ultimately go with, it can prove to be a little bit difficult. One of the biggest challenges is the field rules itself. If the only field you have in your area is like an indoor CQB field, I don't know of any that allows for the use of LMGs, unless we're talking like maybe something like Battle Labs, right? But even then, you have to have like severely nerfed FPS or joules in order to be able to go ahead and do that, right? In order to use it properly. It's actually way more common for them to just be like, yeah, nothing that can go full auto is allowed inside of, or nothing that's locked only to full auto is allowed to be played, at this field. I feel like that's way more common than the alternative. So it does definitely require the support of the field rules itself, but I think when the field rules allow it, man, I think people should really start taking more advantage of it. What are some classes that you guys typically like to go with, and why? I'm actually very curious to hear what you guys have to say and playing off of that feedback. But let me read some random questions here. Random question: are there any new updates for Airsoft you were excited for coming in 2026? There are plenty of new models and platforms and new releases that I definitely am excited for. Obviously, we were just talking about this earlier, like the SKS, right? That's one of them. But I think the biggest news in general would have to be our line of MGC4s, right? The fact that we are now finally being able to do MGC4 GBBRs. I misspelled it. How did I misspell MGC4? All right. MGC4 GBBR. Just the fact that we're able to do GBBRs in the first place, right? And then, of course, Lancer coming out with their line of GBBs as well. I think just the fact that we are... Again, this is something that we've predicted back in late 2024, whereas, yes, we will see a gas-filled renaissance, right? A second renaissance in Airsoft, where we will see more and more gas-filled options becoming widely available and also becoming a lot more accessible to the general working man, right? Stuff that's going to be retailing under for $400, which for a solid platform, was kind of unheard of, in 2024 going into 2025. And even now, in the first half of 2026, right? But now seeing us having to be the ones to go ahead and do it and break that mold is it's pretty cool, man. It's actually very, very exciting. I'm just glad that we are the ones that are going to be making it more accessible to everybody else, right? That now the GBBR dream is not so far-fetched anymore. It's a little bit closer now to being in the hands of almost every single airsofter out there, and that's been the goal. That's been the goal, is to make it easy, or at least easier, I should say, for people to get into it. So I'm glad for that. I'm glad for all the new developments in Airsoft. I still love all the fact that we're getting new platforms left and right, which again is a good thing. I think that the Airsoft industry has realized, oh yeah, we've kind of entered a stalemate. We probably should be changing things up, right? Which again is a good thing. Scrolling down. More now. Darwin's Arbiter, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream, dog. Hat, hello. Scream 7 has a sheriff that has a weapon-mounted light in a home where the lights get shut off by Ghostface, and he never used the gun light up at all. Oh, dude. What? That's so dumb. Warzone. How do you have a light like that? Again, we clearly see it, and you never use it. I normally run the randos squad at MilSims or RTO because I'm common nerd. Nice. SLR SD handguard, are they metal? DSLR SD handguard are metal. It depends on which version. If we're talking just like the regular Gen 2s, and no, but the Gen 4s. Let's see here. SLR. But the SLRs, yes, you can buy them individually if you want to, right? If you're looking at the SD, if you're looking at the SD handguard, these are metal. This one specifically is metal, right? You can buy this one on your own, and yeah, it's metal. So, good question. What do you mean you're sold out of the charging handle springs? Why that specifically? Hear me out, air support class. What the hell, Andrew? Walk me through that one, dog. Walk me through this one, because I don't know how that would work. Any good things about K-Way brushless motor? ASG, I just put on the... Yeah, dude, part of the new products that we just got up, that we just listed up not too long ago, go see... There's actually quite a few things that I actually wanted to go over with that. But yes, we'll do that right now. Yeah, I have had no experience thus far with the 26K brushless. I'm anxious to see how it's going to work. I don't think there's anything there's nothing proprietary about it, so it should be fine. I haven't had any experience with it. I haven't seen any reviews about it yet. I just got pretty much most of these. I just got them up literally a couple hours ago. While I was still in the office around 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, these all went up, so no experience as of yet. So I'm the kind of guy that doesn't want what everyone has, even if that ain't a good idea. AKA my thing, the M4 airsoft scene ain't it, unless the CS2. How feel about Galil M16, G3s, etc. I'm gonna be real, Star Taxi. That sentence kind of gave me a stroke towards the end of it. Going to a typewriter auction in half an hour. Wish me luck. Best of luck to you, Star Taxi. But no, I get you. Again, when I see that it's a platform that literally everyone and their moms has, it does get a little I am less motivated to do it. I mean, that was me, man. When I got into it, I don't want to start with an M4. I was like, M4? Like, why do I want to do that? That's boring, man. That's boring. Give me something like... And of course, right, my first choice was an MP5. That was my very first, like, real Airsoft AEG was an MP5. It was an old JG MP5. I don't even know if it was a real JG, though, because I had, like, the full poly, some plastic build to it. Like, man... This shit was ass. This shit was ass, bro. It came from the mail. Thankfully, not from GI. It actually came from I think I can say came from Airsplat. If you remember those guys, it came from them. It was broken when I first got it. Had to call their customer service. They were like took forever to be able to actually even get like a human to like just go and respond, right? And they didn't. It's not like us where we have like a live chat where you can use, or even an email at the time. It was like phone number only, and it was like, bruh, what am I doing here? You couldn't even reach out on DMs, like at least with us. If you can't reach us on phones, you can always reach out to us on like DMs, right? And it's pretty simple and pretty easy from there. And we get back to you as soon as we can, at least. This was like, bro, there was nothing else. Oh, dude, I was so annoyed. Like, my dad and I were trying to, like, figure out what the hell went happened to it, and we tried to do some, like, home fixes. We ended up having to take it to a tech somewhere else, and they were able to get it up and running. I used it from there. But, man, like, I insisted on not using an M4. But mag pouches were a little harder to get at the time. Like, I had all the problems. You kidding me? Like, it was tough, man. It was tough because I really wanted... to stick with the MP5, but it was just super inconvenient a lot of times. Back then, it's definitely, to an extent, it can be easier now, but still, it was just annoying because, again, as a newbie, you don't know these things are like logistically going into it, right? It would have made a lot more sense had I just gotten, because believe it or not, that gun still gave me problems later on down the line, and I ended up just getting one of my homies like a hand-me-down G&G like Mark 18s. They had the CM18, I believe it was. Yeah, the CM18. That was my first M4 that I had, and it was 2 years into my airsofting career, if you will. And then I started using that, and that was like, all right, sweet, that's my go-to, And I've had that gearbox ever since. I've used that gun. I still have the base gun itself. The receiver, like I've used for other things, and I've built other stuff, and I still use it to this day, right? So, but again, like at the time, I just really insisted on getting something different, but I didn't do as much research as I should have, as far as being able to run it successfully and having a good time. Remember, guys, get those orders in. Right now, every 50 will get you 2 entries into Thursday's live stream giveaway, so don't miss out. Get those orders in. I'll leave a link to the giveaway rules. Again, they're on the website. Make sure you read them for yourselves. If you have no idea what's going on Thursday, make sure you read it. Read it. There you go. There you go. All right, I'm going to keep going through the questions here. You got to come to the US. What's that? Prime Tech, what's going on? It said hotel affordable my room for 2 nights because I ate. Yes. It actually wasn't bad. RBG lovers, what I would recommend, share it with a buddy. Split the cost with a buddy and then carpool together. That is genuinely your best bet, man. I'm being serious. Like, it makes it so much easier too. Epic fail, doing pretty good. Got engaged. Hey, you got engaged. Congrats, man, dude. Epic fail. Congrats on the engagement, dog. I'm so happy for you, dude. Woo! Oh, sorry about that. But yeah, man, congrats, dude. That's freaking awesome. Let's go, dude. As well. Okay, yeah. Scrolling down the most recent comments and question. Waluigi Airsoft, I'm a little lost. No worries, man. Welcome to the stream, dog. Welcome to the stream, man. The kids are getting worse and worse with each generation, especially this generation, with them having to grow up without actual parents, grandparents, and other family. What did I walk into? I have no idea what I walked into. What's up, DJ? Sorry about spam. Maximum message about his dog. Maximum dog. No worries, dude. I know I said I missed out. I was out in the sun all weekend building a tool shed. I know you were sorely missed, but you know what? Hopefully soon. Oh god, as soon as I finish working on the backyard myself, hopefully soon I'll be able to start hosting some, little shindigs at my own place. and inviting members of the Mayo Gang. I would love to have you guys there as well. Oh, the nostalgia. Yeah, Darwin. Yeah, Darwin. You know what I'm talking about. Any news on big Saiga mags? No news on big Saiga mags as of yet. Core memory triggered at mention of Airsoft. Yeah, dude, seriously. FAMAS gang, bro. FAMAS. I actually really do love the FAMAS, but I know it's a platform that it belongs in a museum. Feeling a little burnt out from work overall, but I'm good. Got months roughly left until break, so I think I can hang. No worries, man. I'm glad you can hang, man. I'm glad you can hang. We really need to guess what is I'm chilling, tired from work as well. It's being by retired military jets. Attach an airsoft gun to it. Add some and some missiles. Have fun, huh? Andrew say, I could totally see that working. yeah, of course. Just buy a retired military jet. Absolutely, easy peasy. Oh, that's hilarious. But I actually do like the idea of, like, when I've seen at MilSim events, some of them will have, like, the helicopter, right, thing where it's like, okay, yeah, you know, you sign up, pay extra, you get to ride in the helicopter, maybe use an LMG and just start laying hate right down on the field. See, that's kind of cool. So that's kind of bussin'. I like that. Let's see here. Do you think VFC would ever do some old school wood replicas? I mean, VFC, depends on what you mean, like, old school replicas. I mean, like, if you look at... come on. It's going to show up here. Give me a second. I mean, they're not opposed to doing, like, wood stuff in general. I mean, look at their AKS-74U, right? By the way, GBBR AKs from VFC are available for pre-order right now on the site. Don't miss out and get those pre-orders. I know a lot of people were asking about those, so they're there. You asked for it. Go get them. Right? For these bad boys, they're not opposed to using wood, like, ever. VFC is going to do what they do, right, and make a fucking awesome feeling airsoft gun. Wood or no wood versions, of course, included. But they're not opposed to using wood or doing some old school classic stuff. Like, for me, I consider that classic. That's old, you know what I mean? And I love it. Oh, flamethrower class underrated. I remember too that video. I really wish I could have shown it off. But man, like, I really, actually, you know what? Let me see if I can find it. I'll do one more time. I'm gonna do one more time. Let's see here. Because I think I found it the other day. I think it was... Oh, dang it. I think I remember seeing it, but it was on the secondary channel. Airsoft GI. I think it was on Airsoft GI Reloaded. And I remember seeing it there when I was going through, like, all the videos that... Like, there was old videos, too. Let's see. Videos. One sec. I'm going to find it. I'm going to show it off to you guys because I think this is so funny. Videos. Okay, yes. Almost there. Okay, let's go through the shorts. I know it's going to be here somewhere. Where is it? And I remember going through it too. I remember seeing it the other day too when I was going through some of the old content that I had put up. I was like, damn, like I forgot about this video. Okay, where are you? Okay, yeah, almost there. I think we're almost there. Oh, please tell me it's gonna show up. Please, God. I want to show this cool video to my friends. Please tell me it's still here. Oh, please, God. Oh, I don't know. Oh, man, I'm really hoping it does. I think this was this prior COVID? This was years ago. This was literally years ago. Hold on one second. I'm going to find it. I'm going to find it right now. Just give me a second. And I know the thumbnail, too. I know exactly what it looks like. Oh, man, I got to dig for this one, too. What the frick? I got to dig so far back. Where is it? I'm going to find it right. It's going to show up, like, right now. Just give me a second. Hold on. Oh, because this is it's so freaking cool, man. Like, I have never seen anyone put something like this together. Come on. Where the hell is it? Come on, please. Where are you? Oh, come on, come on, come on. Why do I gotta dig so far back? Dude, this is crazy how old this is. This is so crazy. Dude, I was still in my 20s looking at this. Like, dude, I went through so many different hair colors. And I go through some of our old videos. It is pretty funny because I'm like, damn, like, I went through so many different, like, physical changes. Like, it's crazy. Okay, I think we're getting close. Oh, come on. I know it's got to be around here somewhere. Because I remember showing it off, too. Dude, this was... Oh, where the frick is it? Oh, please. No, don't tell me that's not here. Please tell me. I know, and I know exactly what the thumbnail is. I'm going to recognize it immediately as soon as I see it. Fuck. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Wow, I really went through some some interesting hair choices. You know what? I'd still do them, though. I'd still go back and do it. Oh, please, God. You know, I put a lot of hard work into some of these videos, actually, now that I'm looking back. And it's like, man, I remember some of these videos when they would take off. Like, it felt really good. I was like, damn. Like, I can actually make some... Like, some of these old videos were, like, 219K. And I was like, damn. Like, this shit doing numbers, unironically. I'm gonna... Oh, dude, I really want to show it off. I really want to show it off. Come on. Where is it? Oh, if I can't show it, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be so genuinely upset. Please, God. Let me show this cool video to my friends. So many 1-minute reviews. I used to do so many of these where it was just me like a minute talking about laggy right now. It's a little laggy. Give it a second. Okay, we're back. We're back. All right, cool. Yeah, it is what it is. Hey, Chef, how you doing, man? Welcome back up, man. Welcome to the stream. What's going up? So, guns per capita in the U.S. 1 for what I think we, I think we in this live are like 100 airs and 5 people. Scrolling up, scrolling up, scrolling up. Let's see, make sure to miss anything. I keep forgetting to tell the game. What is this? What is this? Wait, what? Oh my goodness! Holy crap! Wait, what? Wait, what? What's that last stop? Dude, Trinity's pregnant? Dude, that's what's awesome, man. Dude, fucking, oh, my goodness. Chef, congratulations, man, on kid number 2. Dude, that's awesome, man. Good. Honestly, that's so cool, dude. That's so freaking awesome. I'm so happy for you two, man. That's so freaking sweet. Your little one's gonna be a big brother, dude. That's awesome, man. Oh, dude. Congrats, bro. Absolutely freaking congrats. And switching up jobs, too. Okay, interesting. Cool. I hope it all works out for you, man. Wasn't it Silent Entertainment that he did, but this is like... This, in my opinion, I like this one just because, like, the amount of homemade, like, energy that was in this, like, this was, you know what I mean? Like, this is something special. This is something spicy, too. And this guy, he made it just in time for MilSim West. I had met this guy because he came down in the storefront and was picking up some last-minute supplies at the shop. And he wanted to pick up some extra BBs, but he wanted something real. I remember he wanted something, like, super cheap, like 1.2s. And I was like... Are you sure you want to use 1.2s? And he straight up told me, he's like, dude, like, this thing, like, there's no point in me putting anything higher quality than, like, a 1.2. Like, the cheapest BBs you can find, the better. Because this thing was just, like, you can tell exactly, when you look at it, it's like, it looks awesome, but it's like, man, the homemade energy that this thing exuded was absolutely insane. Oh, I'm so mad. I really wanted to show it off. He came down because he, from, like, somewhere up north, I forgot where. But it was a pretty far drive, and I remember him showing me it, and I was like, dude, I have to, can I do a video with you, please? Can we get this on camera? And he's like, sure. So he was, like, super cool. We talked a little bit right before the event, because it was, like, the day before, I believe. Yeah, it was, like, the day before. And he brought it out to MSW. I don't know if he ever got a chance to, like, use it on somebody, but he definitely brought it. It was so freaking sick seeing that thing actually shoot. It just shot like crazy, dude. Like, just a hose. It was literally a BB hose is what it was, right? No direction, no like proper like far trajectory. Like, it shot a little bit, you know what I mean? But it was just a wall of BBs coming at you, you know what I mean? Oh, dude, I really wish I could have fucking shown this off. Hold on, let me see if I can. Homemade flame thrower. I remember. I found it. I found it. Oh my goodness, I found it, guys. I found it. Jesus. Okay. Here we go. All right, there. Hold on. Let me see if I can move this over. Motherfucker. See if I can move this over. Yeah.
Seen many custom builds, but this has got to be the most insane build that I've seen anyone ever come up with. Oh, who are you and what is this gun?
My name's Matt, and this is my homemade flamethrower.
Jesus, how does this thing work, man? Like,
So it's just basically high pressure air.
Okay, all right.
Hooked up to a scuba tank. And yeah, so basically it's a pressure washer handle. You pull the trigger, and it's just going to shoot.
oh, I gotta get that one more time.
Sure.
Oh my God, that was absolutely amazing. How much did this cost you?
Honestly, I haven't really put a price on it. Just all the parts and bits that I've, bought. I would say it's probably at least $800 to $900.
Actually, you know what? Like, all things considered, that's around the same price. Maybe a little less than some like mini Vulcans. Well, you heard it first. Anyone we want to go and give a shout out to? Any team names or SOS?
Yeah, so actually I have an airsoft group. It's called Article 15 Airsoft. And we're out of a little town called Ukiah, California.
There you go, guys. Make sure to go on. All right, so I've seen many custom.
It cut off because it was taking too long on the video itself. This is when you really had to keep it under a certain amount. It would just auto cut for you. You couldn't go a little bit over. But yeah, dude, this was absolutely nuts. I remember when he pulled to the storefront, I was just so amazed by this. I was like, oh, this is so cool. Oh, it was so freaking sick. Yeah, I remember that. But yeah, dude, it was a crazy time. How old was this? Let's see. Well, this was done. When was this? Let's see here. It says 2 years ago. I feel like it's longer. I feel like that was even longer, honestly. Let's see, 2 years ago. Oh, let's see here. Let's see the exact date. This was done that's what I thought. 3 years ago, actually. This was May of 2023, actually. Yeah, this is old, man. This is so old. Oh, I miss those. 2023, you know what? Banging year, because I actually finally got to meet a lot of the guys at the Mayo Gang that I had never really met prior. And if I had, I've never really had a chance to play with them. And of course, right, that was the year of Coastal Front. One of the best memories I will ever have playing Airsoft in my life. Seriously, one of the best. That's up there with like some of the top experiences at like MilSim West. Like especially my first night ever playing a MilSim West event. Like that's up there for sure. Will always live in my head, rent free for sure. 23 was just last year. It was 3 years ago, DJ. 3 years ago, bro. I went on a live roast my build, or was that something? I think it was something else. He actually didn't end up getting to show up on our live roast my build, unfortunately. But we did do live roast my builds that year for sure. Happy caveman noises. Yeah, man. Oonga boonga. As the youngins be saying, say less. What's y'all's favorite airsoft gun? That's a good question. The one, Rice joke. Rice Kaiju. That's a good question, actually. There's depends on what platform really we're talking about. Baby Kage. Nah, Baby Kage. He is now Kid Kage. Yeah. Neither to confirm. I'm gonna move past that one. Yeah, Chef is the one that's pregnant. Yeah, he's the one that's actually carrying, bro. That's crazy. He's the one carrying the baby to terms. Akrai, what's going on, man? Jailhouse Gym Part 2? I don't know. I mean, Boaz, I believe. I mean, I don't know what, Jailhouse Gym. I mean, that was very specific to a BB Wars thing. So I don't know if he'll be part of this thing. But I mean, if he's down to bring back the Jailhouse Gym part dose, I am so down for it as well. I'm just like, oh yeah, we're having a second kid. Yeah, you kind of just dropped that on us out of nowhere, dog. Gotta add the drone operator class in MilSim special events, but have strict regulations for use and ownership. I could see that, actually. I have seen guys show up to MSW with drones prior, but they were never really like a active participant. Apparently they were like doing some weird, I don't know what company they were. Okay, I'm not making this up. Gnarls, where are you at? Gnarl, I don't know if you went to this one. I believe it was 2020. It might have been 2022, I believe. Might have been 2022 or 2023, where we did an MSW up in Clovis. And there was this guy who showed up in a pickup truck. He just looked like... He kind of looked like a spook, if you know what I mean, right? He kind of just showed up with his drone stuff, and he's like, oh, and they kept saying, oh, don't mind him. He's just doing some drone stuff with us at MSW. And I was like, okay, cool. Maybe he's a photographer or something. And then I remember asking him, like, too, was like, hey, so what side are you on if, you're going to be doing, like, drone stuff? And he's like, so I can't really say too much of what I do, but I'm just going to be, like, getting drone aerial footage and testing out some equipment. And I was like, oh, okay, cool, sweet. And I didn't want to pry too much, right? It was at the after action report that Josh Warren goes, oh, yeah, and shout out to all my guys, especially, like, the guys in Russians or guys that really take the LARPing seriously, because apparently they were testing out some weird, like, identification software to, like, confirm, like, to be able to identify and PID based off of, like, the clothing that you're wearing, which was kind of crazy. So he's like, yeah, so it really worked out great that we had, like, a Russian LARPerators out here, and we were just like, because at that time, I believe, gee, was it 2022? Yeah, I think it was 2022. At the time, or was it 2023? Fuck, I don't remember. But at the time, of course, that's when the whole, Ukraine, Russian thing was going on, right? Like, tensions were pretty high. So it was like, oh, I see. Oh, okay. We were kind of putting things together, and everyone just collectively went, oh. So I was like, that was pretty interesting when that guy showed up. Step 1, buy Huey. Step 2, mount door guns. Step 3, profit. Yes, simple as pie, bros. Absolutely. VFC BAR GBB. When Jesus Christ, man, first of all, I don't even know if we have any BARs left currently, right? I don't know how well that the BAR itself actually sold as a platform. I mean, we have the S&T one right now, right? We have the S&T one. I think we got this one in like 2024, I believe. So I don't think that they've moved all that much. Because again, it is a, first of all, believe it or not too many people even know what the BAR is. Obviously we do, but even then, not too many people remember what the BAR, or even remember that that's a thing. Obviously, it's the A2 one, so it's a little different. But like, you get the idea. You get the general vibe across. But a GBB version, jeez, man, that would be like, I don't even want to imagine how expensive that would be. MPG, I rented a bigger car last time. Got there Friday evening, left Sunday morning. So into location so I can plan road trip. Ask Brewer. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, if you don't already know. Who makes the best G36C? Who makes the best one? That's a tough question, man. I mean, okay, this is going to sound crazy, but in my honest opinion, I do like the ones that are currently being made now. They're simple. They get the job done. But I'll be honest, I've always had a sweet spot for the G36s. And here's why. Those MFers, especially the C's, because the C's were used as the rental guns at HSP for over, like, what was it? Oh, I don't know how many years that they've been there. And they're still part of the rental fleet. And I know this because it wasn't even too long ago that I went, and I still saw G36s back there. I was like, what the hell? I mean, hey, simple gearbox, right? Generally should be fairly easy to find replacement parts. Not even really upgrade, but just replacement parts should be fairly simple to get. Like, yeah, most techs who've been around for a while will be like, yeah, this is something that they can work on, right? I think that those are the best because those things take so much abuse. And yes, obviously after, like, for me, I've been playing for 16, right? For after 16 years, I mean, that's just a testament that some of these are still kicking, right? So I'm just saying, that's probably my favorite, but it's not necessarily it's the best. It's just my personal favorite. Favorite class? Tank driver. An Airsoft tank driver would be nuts, bro. Airsoft tank, I don't even know how that would work. Although I will say, in terms of, like, classes, I do feel like for running any form of technical, an LMG like user is definitely, like, I remember even for us when our team has used technicals before, I was the number one like pick for like, okay, we have the pintle mount on here. We need someone to actually run like, the 249 on there. So it'd be like everyone would look at me and be like, well, you got the 249, you got the LMG. So I'm like, all right, I guess I'll do it. Reluctantly, oh, woe is me, right? So I literally would just mount my 249, mount it on top to the actual tripod itself, which is the mount that they had, and just off the back of a truck. That was literally what I would do. And then it's like, all right, time to get off. Take it off, right? Take a little pin off. All right, cool. Let's go, and then have to run on back, right? Whatever needed to. That was fun. It was very, very fun. I find that in terms of like MilSim events and for larger AOs where you have a lot more freedom to use the platforms as they're meant to be used, as their intended usage. I find that LMG users are like probably, in my opinion, because I feel like riflemen obviously will get shit done in terms of like being able to like do mass movements. I feel like if you have a good support gunner on your team, especially if you have more than one, I feel like you are like, that is a serious force multiplier, right? And you are probably one of the most invaluable members on your team because you have the distinct privilege of being able to go full auto. Especially if your platform, your personal LMG has been built out for it, you can do some pretty big damage to the enemy side, right? You are denying the enemy movement, or you're allowing for movement for your own team to be able to cover more ground. That in itself is a huge asset that I feel like when I go to like events like MilSim West, and even when I just went to like AMS not too long ago, they definitely knew to use that to their ability. They definitely knew to take advantage of their LMGs. Again, I've always said this before. For whatever reason, when I see an HPA tapped PKM or PKP, or even an RPK even, I am terrified of that thing. I'm terrified of those. Those, when you see them like HPA tapped, you're cooked. You're cooked, chat. You are absolutely cooked. Oh yeah, I made my order like 5 minutes before the stream. Would it still count? I mean, the order itself will qualify you into the giveaway, but it wouldn't get you the extra entries depending on how large of it. You know what I mean? Like the every 50 getting you 2. That only applies for when the orders are placed right as stream starts, from like 8:30 or from 7:30 to 9:30. All right, that's the time frame you're looking at to take advantage of the promo. Okay, should be all caught up on all of those. In a sea of M4s, you must be the one that stands out. Time to get a FAMAS. I do have the FAMAS, actually. I do have my FAMAS. I do want to get it upgraded, though. I definitely want to get it upgraded. I don't know till how much I can upgrade. I should be able to. I should be able to get at least, gears and everything upgraded. But other than that, I'll be honest. I mean, to be fair, all I really need is range on that thing. I just want range. I want improved range. I want improved accuracy. Durability, that's the biggest thing. I'm okay with it being slow. I just need to make sure that it is built tough, like most of my things, because I run my shit hard. So okay, scrolling down, because I know there's gonna be a lot more comments and questions. There we go. Whiskey, what's going on, Whiskey? What are you talking about? Scrolling down. Dragon info. Where the hell did 21, 22, 24? What is it? Cutter, what's going on, man? By the way, Cutter, how is prep going for this weekend, man? That's what I'm saying. Last year, that was the best. Wasn't that up north? I mean, yes, when that specific event occurred, yes, that was in Anderson, California, U.S. Airsoft World. That is indeed when that took place. Wasn't that on the live version of Bill? 23 was last, wasn't. Favorite airsoft gun, the next one. Was that tracking info? What is good, Cutter? Okay, scrolling down. Yeah. Oh yes, DARPA was there, dude. That was crazy. I was like, what? When that whole thing happened, episode, that was insane. And wars. This next BB war, everyone's joining third faction. Third faction? Third faction? What are we talking about? They're talking about. It's War BB. That's the Temu version, bro. Do you think FPS should match caliber sizes of MilSim? Oh, okay. Deagle would finally mean something other than haha big. But I like it that it's big. That's what she said. But Do I think FPS should match caliber size MilSim? I mean, that's a tough one, actually. That is a tough one. I mean, it would be cool. I've always been a proponent. I'll take it a step further. I've actually always wanted to see, like, in Airsoft, actual different size BBs being used, different caliber of BBs being used specifically, right? So, like, I'd want 8mm. I want 10mm BBs to be, like, a thing, right? Like, I want this to be a real thing, but again, it would just be kind of tough for manufacturers to build off that. I know for a while there were 8mm BBs that did exist for sure. I think they was specifically designed for, like, some grenades, some 40mm grenades. But that was pretty much about it that I can remember. But I would love to see, like, more airsoft guns come out using different size airsoft BBs other than just, so that way we're not all running the same 6mm, you know what I mean? If I wasn't going to Japan, I would be so down for BB Wars. I mean, granted, we haven't made the announcement for when the next BB Wars would even be. I don't even know if we'll do a BB Wars this year. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. So I'm not too sure. I would hope so. I hope we can. Revenant and support gunners are good, but medics are one hell of a need. Okay, that's assuming that I was talking more like the class of gun itself, but if a medic option is available and it's very event specific, right? It's very event and or AO specific. If it is a thing, yes. Oh my God, yes. Because here's the thing. Depending on how rules work at that specific event or map or field, whatever it might be, if they are the only, especially if this is the case, right? Because I have played at games like this where they're the only ones that can provide aid when someone is hit, right? When you're hit, you take a knee or you fall down, whatever you want to do, right? As long as you're not moving, you're just dead, right? You got to be a dead player, right? And you have a bleed out time. If medics are the only ones that can revive you, yes, teams need medics. Oh my goodness. During Arid Revival, our boy, freaking Chef over here was like one of what, two, I think, medics that were on the team. He was going around. He was like having to go to pretty much all sides of the map reviving our guys. Are you kidding me? He was like the only one that was reviving people, right? He was an invaluable asset. And he was very good at his job. Good job. If I could give you a BB Medal of Honor, I would, good sir. I would, Chef. I would. Maybe I'll make you one out of paper or something. That'd be hilarious. Tonka Tough. That's right, baby. Built Tonka Tough. You know what I'm talking about. When you say it's built Tonka Tough, you know exactly that shit ain't breaking. That's Nokia indestructibility, man. John V, what are the top 3 DMRs in your opinion? Ooh, that's a good one. If we're talking about Airsoft specific, I mean, any sort of SR25 M110 is like, solid. The G&G one has been around for a long time. A lot of techs are familiar with that one. But I actually, right now, any of the... But it depends on what we mean by top. Again, it's hard to say what the top is because it depends on what your definition of top really means, right? Because there are some really good affordable ones that exist out there in Airsoft. The Battle X models from Lancer, solid as hell. They make great platforms, and they're affordable as all heck too, right? But some people will still stick with the the SR25, the GR25s. I actually like the G&G, TR16 308. I actually really like those a lot. I think those are solid. Those are great. Gearbox is nice too. But again, it really depends on who you're asking. SKS video. No, but it really depends. I think just the number one platform as a style in Airsoft definitely would have to be like your SR25, right? For sure. What's my favorite LMG? It's a toss-up, man. If we're talking like in Airsoft, it's probably the class. It's got to be the classic Army 249 because I have that one, and that was like it's the most popular LMG that you'll typically find out there outside of like a PKM because believe it or not, those are actually pretty popular too. It's either, but in reality, it would probably have to be a toss-up because I also love the 240, like the actual 240. I think it's so freaking cool. I love all the variations, whether it be the Lima, the Bravo, or even the original, the FN Mag, the OG, right? The classic FN Mag. Like, I think those are freaking sweet. But again, that's just my personal opinion. Although I guess that technically would be considered more of an MMG, really. Scrolling up. Make sure I miss anything. Scrolling down. Okay, yeah. Scrolling down, most recent comments and questions. Isaias, appreciate the massive changes done to the website. It looks way better and way more professional. Great job, my guy, and keep up the good work. Hey, thank you, Dartree. I appreciate that. That has been a collaborative work between not just myself, but also everyone at the office. If you guys don't know what he's talking about when you go on the site, there have been a couple of changes made to the site. I don't know if you guys have ever bothered to click on this. If you're new to Airsoft, right, as soon as it loads, it's going to take forever. It's going to take a while. Jesus. All right, hold on. Let me do this. Come on. Okay. Say if you're new to Airsoft, right, you click on this, right, you get 26 Airsoft Buyer's Guide, right? You get a little section, right, of talking about all this stuff, right, introducing you to Airsoft and what have you. But if you go on the front page, right, we've tried to simplify things. We don't have as many banners anymore, right? Try to keep it as simple as possible. Airsoft guns, right, what have you. Tactical gear. We're still in the process of organizing this. Parts, we've tried to go ahead and make things a little bit easier and simpler to navigate. Again, makes it a little bit cleaner to go through, right? 2 banners up top here. New products stay the same. Back in stock, obviously, stay the same. But also rotating banner here. And then we will have the QR code for the Discord server available as well for anyone to go in and scan so they can just join it immediately. It's right there on the front page of the website. Nobody can miss it. Super easy, super simple, right? We'll have 2 videos that are pinned up on here as well that I think are important. More blogs, which, yes, we do indeed do blogs if you guys were ever interested about this. So, again, make sure to go and check that out. And then, of course, all of our latest Instagram posts are also on here as well. And then, of course, all the other smaller tabs, too. But, yeah, we tried to make it simple and easy so it's not so overwhelming for people as well. Trying to increase, or rather improve the user experience, right? Make it a little bit nicer, less overwhelming, if you will. But appreciate the you noticed that, man. Appreciate that. Lance Adrian, can I suggest something for the site? Yes, you can. When you search from Porter Rich, you mean from low to high? Dude, that's crazy. I'm gonna start using that from now on. It sorts by MSRP and ignores sale price. That's typically how it normally is set up, because again, like if we were to do sale price, dude, it'd be crazy. But I mean, that is something that we can definitely take, and into the suggestions. Like I have no problem with doing that, pass that along. I understand why it's not, because a lot of the sales do expire. They're not permanent. A lot of the sales do expire, so it'd be like, oh fuck, now it's gotta go back. You know what I mean? Although the Battle Axe is polymer body, it's probably the best bang for your buck, pun intended, for the 308 replica that actually takes advantage of the extended V2 gearbox. That's another thing too. Extended V2 gearbox. Actually use it, It'll need a bit of an overhaul, but there are some good stock bits in it. That's good to hear. It's a fair review if I ever saw one. Acradix, want to hear a hot take about the future of Airsoft? Acradix, I would love nothing more. Tell me your hot take. When you search from water soup to dry aged beef, bro, that's what? What did I read there for a second? Oh my god. What's going up? What the fuck? We can carpool, rent a minivan, and Dartree as well. Actually, if we were to ever do like an Airsoft road trip of any kind, that would be kind of a smart idea, honestly. Everyone just pool together for a rental and like a hotel room, right? Make it easy. When you search from water suit, that's still so funny. The battle, it's what you base the MGC 25C off of. Yeah, and dude, apparently you said that it made for a great custom build. Or another kind of van, the Make You Famous van, free candy van. Oh yeah, never trust those kids. Never trust those. Speaking from experience, there's no candy in those vans. Scrolling up. It's one of those times where I wish I had high speed. Dude, I wish we had high speed trains as well, or even just more trains in general that were more accessible. The drive is. It is a drive, bro. It is a drive. Absolutely. Isaias and Brewer and Act right. No worries, no worries. Nah, man, no worries. I'm just happy for you, man. I'm just happy for you. I want to play poker with Isaias. His bluff face is awful. You're one to talk, Cutter. You are one to talk. You are one to talk. 6.65 millimeter BB for bolter. Okay. That now the context makes more sense. I was like, one would use a 65 millimeter that we could carry. Oh, bolter. Oh, okay, yeah, something meant for literally, physically augmented superhumans. Of course, embedded with the Emperor's seed. I see. Yes. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, of course. Have to be lore accurate. LTX delivered today. Interesting little pistol. No, I like them, man. They're super comfy. They're fun to shoot. I just wish the OEM mags. Actually, news on that front as well. The OEM magazine is not going to be currently available, but the gasket, the literal exact OEM gasket for the LTX competition, will be made available soon. I'm waiting for the distributor to actually list the item itself so that I can get it on our site. But they will be made available individually as well. So what you can do, take Cthulhu magazine, swap out the gasket for the LTX ones, and it'll be a perfect fit. So it'll actually give that efficiency that everyone's looking for. We need 9 mil with more FPS. What's up, Sigma? Good to have you on the stream, dog. I still have to buy some drinks, but everything is set up to go for the end of Winter Rumble. Chef, the best medic I've ever seen. Damn right. I feel like there are only, what is it, running around this sport is. I feel like there are only one for every 50 players. That's true, because people are like, I don't want a responsibility. I just want to shoot people, and like they don't partake in the team shenanigans. Don't get me wrong, riflemen are important. They are your grunt and file troops along with the LMGs, right, and the support gunners. But medics, man, medics make miracles happen, dog. Medics make miracles happen. You protect your medics at all costs, man. You don't mess with Doc, all right? You don't fuck with Doc. The pink G36, the pink G36. I don't think I've ever seen a pink one, believe it or not. All right, scrolling down, there's some comments. Remember, guys, if you have any airsoft-related questions, put the letter Q right in front of your question. Make sure that you are getting those orders in time by 9:30. We have just a little under an hour left before we close out tonight's live stream. That means the promo that I got going on right there, where every 50 gets hit too, is almost over. So make sure you take advantage of it, because once 9:30 hits, that's it. It's over. You're not going to be able to take advantage of it. You got to get them orders in now. So don't miss out and continue spreading the word, please and thank you. If you haven't already, make sure to leave a like on the live stream as well. It really does wonders for the algorithm, because YouTube again does fuck all in terms of allowing our content to grow, and it's all word of mouth. So any and all efforts that you guys do is greatly appreciated. Let's get back to this. Remember, adding on to the topic as well, and I'm actually curious, what is your guys' favorite airsoft class to run when playing? Are you guys a support gunner? Do you guys like to just stick with the standard rifleman? If there's a medic option, do you typically like to choose that as well? Or do you like popping grapes from afar as a marksman of some kind? Well, I'm very curious to hear what you guys have to say about it, and also your experiences running as those classes. And we did that drive from North Carolina to CI. Yeah, no, you guys did a huge drive. That was crazy. You see his O face. My O face? What are you talking about? Is that one? The pog face? Just poggers, just. Dude, that's my favorite pose. Whenever, especially when I'm like with any other like content creator especially ones that I like, that I really enjoy watching. I remember dude, my favorite one was the Micah Mayfield one that Boaz and I both did, where we just did the. And he was just standing there. He knew what it was. Like, boss man Walt was literally like, he's like, man, what are you guys doing? You guys gotta stop doing that. It's like you're making him feel weird. And then Micah literally goes, dude, that's my crowd. This is exactly who my audience is. This is my people. He's like, I'm so used to this. Of course, is what they like. That's the same face Isaias made when he opened my gift. Dude, yeah, no, it's true. Just I hit him with the. No, do a T pose. All right, I hit him with the. That was a skit that I did where it's like, it was like an old video I did. I think it was like 2024. 2024? I think it was like 2024, late 2023. It was with you, Sigmund. I don't even remember, where it was like you and Justin were like pretending to be like pinned down from LMG fire, and it's like, what are we gonna do? I'm out of ammo. I was like, I got an idea, and then you just see me drop the LMG, like I'm horrified, and it's just them T-posing the entire time, like slowly approaching me, and I'm like, oh god. Point of the spear, I run point on every mission or breach we do. Oh, I see. Usually taking point. I see. I respect it. You are a brave man. Every time I've taken point, I die. I always die. This turned into ASGI plays Gmod IRL. Dude, I love Gmod, bro. Honestly, I would love to get a physics gun, but made into an airsoft. I feel like that could be a thing. I feel like that could be a real thing. I usually run DMR rifleman, but even my rifles are DMR accurate. So you do the SPR route. I see, SPR route. I respect it. I actually do have my long range guns as well, but I've said this story a few times where I've just forget what I have and I get too aggressive with it because I'm so used to running LMGs. So it'll be like, okay. Like, wait, this is an LMG. This shoots, or this is this is a DMR. I get way too aggressive sometimes with it, and I'm like, I should hold back. I need to remember to hold back. I just forget, man. I just forget. I have no intention of hurting anybody. I don't want to like shoot someone too close with a DMR. That shit hurts, man. I should hurt it. I don't want to hurt people. But I just genuinely get so lost in the sauce. I get so lost in the moment that I'm just like, oh, I gotta kill. Oh, you know what I mean? I get too crazy with it. I actually had to downgrade it too for AMS as well, because that scar, man, was shooting crazy. Dude, it was shooting like 5-something, bros. It was nuts. It was insane. I was like, I cannot bring this. I registered as a rifle, but there's no way that I can run DMR right now. Not this late in the game. It was like the day before the event. Ain't no way I'm doing that shit. So I had to really downgrade my shit. It's not about speed, but the heart to keep going when your friends are in need. Absolutely. You know what's funny? In the heat of the moment, the adrenaline is so high. You move a lot faster than you realize. Like, you move a lot faster than you realize. Dude, you were going all over the place. You were going Sonic fast, bro. Sonic speed. Can I have a hint of what the mystery box ended up having in it based off my wishes? You don't have it already. Technically you don't have it already. And it is something that I literally grabbed from your wish list. It is something that I literally grabbed from the wish list that you got that you sent me, Cutter. So, yeah. Accurate. I bet it's Airsoft. No way, bro. No way, dude. Oh, that's good. That's good. Ooh. Sarcasm 100. I'd be a medic, but I'm too fast. Nah, man. Anyone can be a medic. Anyone can do it. By the way, I finally got a 3D printer, so the customs have expanded. Ooh. I see. 3D printing all your components and stuff. Talking about hell, there's Emperor's Chosen, baby. Emperor's Chosen. The Dark Tree, we can carpool up the next van. I would love to see that. I'd still like to see it customize a sprint. I'd still like to customize a sprinter van to have mobile smith station. Actually, that'd be pretty sick. Van idea sounds like the play. Yeah, just rent like a Honda Odyssey or something. Now I gotta tow a 44-foot camper like my group did for Revolt 2. Dude, that was nuts. That was absolutely insane. When we found out the distance that you guys travel, I was like, holy fuck, man. That's crazy. That's living the dream, though, right? I mean, you gotta imagine going from like state to state all across the U.S. and then getting to play Airsoft at all these crazy locations. Like, that's fucking cool, man. What's going on? Yeah, it should be all caught up on all of those. Yeah. All right, scrolling down, most easy comment questions. There's gonna be a few more. Will Kazuna Works MKW mags restock anytime soon? We can definitely put a request in for more, because we are getting more Kazuna Works stuff generally. All right, we got a shipment of their basilisks coming in soon because those are on a pre-order. The BSK 43s. BSK 43. Yeah, well, these are going to be coming in hopefully very soon. I'm hoping that we can get some more mags for the MKWs as well. We can definitely make a restock for it. We can make a request for it. The mags seem to do okay. Not great, but they seem to do okay in terms of sales as far as I remember. So it should be fine. I've gone from carbine length rifleman to SBR Salter medic, so I need a good battle rifle next. Probably a 308-ish replica. Dude, my number one pick right now for a battle rifle, like, you know, especially going to be, you know, tech, because I know you, Prime Tech. I know you're going to be getting your little hands inside of all of it, right? That's what she said. Anyway, I would say go with this. Hold on, I'm gonna find it. You could honestly do the Battle X and do an overhaul on it, but I gotta be honest. I mean, if you're gonna stick with an AG, I think my go-to right now. Yeah. I really like these. This is what I really like. Where the fuck are you? It's not the exact one, not the same variation, but it's close enough. This one. The SBR 308 TR16s from G&G. I like these a lot. These have always been really fucking cool to me. I think... Who had one? Oh my god, who had one? Oh my god. What? Oh my god, what was his name? Why can't I remember it? Was it our boy... Yeah, I think it was our boy Derek. Not you, DJ. Somebody else, another guy named Derek. Cool fucking dude. I miss that guy. He actually had one of these. And these are fucking sweet, too. We've built a few customs off of this as well. And these make for great battle rifles, man. I like these a lot. Yeah. I like that a lot. Hope you get an olive fame set for that basilisk. Olive frame. I was like, what's an olive fame? Olive frame set for the basilisk. Also, I'm going to pre-order a basilisk very soon. Oh, I see. Actually, an OD green or like an olive frame for the basilisk for the BSK 43. That'd go kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie. That'd be pretty fucking sweet. Next AMS event, you are going to. I'll bring the booze again, if I can. I would love to do what is it, Bopperhead? I would love to do Bopperhead because my boy Nate would love to do that one as well. Hopefully we can do that one. Again, I still got my wedding in November. I'm pretty sure that the dates don't overlap, and I'm sure I'd be able to go on and swing that one too. Hopefully. But yes. Hope you guys Pinterest virtues. Thanks. I got a build list already, but alternatively looking at future GBR. I'll give you the build sheet for the MCC if you want. But looking at if you're looking at a future GBR, I would say then you know what I'm gonna say, man. You know what the highest recommendation that I can give if you were looking for a SBR battle rifle. Right, you wanna take the fight up close and personal, but still get that 308. I'm gonna say this, baby. That's right, OSW Mark 1 GBR VFC. I've done the main review on this. I've done enough shorts on this. I've glazed it up enough. You guys know this is the airsoft gun. The GBR that you want to get, because this thing is fucking sweet. It's either a toss-up, like in generally, not even just battle rifle, but just gas bullbacks that we carry. My favorite ones thus far, this and the ISO 556. And I'm not generally someone that a 556 guy typically, but it's just unique enough. We all know what it is. We all know what that gun is really based off, right? We don't need to say it, but it's freaking cool. Dark Tree, I'm sure you can attest to that as well. That gun is freaking awesome. I love that thing. But this would be one that I would say is I like this. I like this quite a bit. This and the ISO 556 are probably some of my favorite gas rifles that we've had thus far. And I can highly recommend them, man. I highly recommend them. I love that thing. I bet it comes with an orange. No way, bro. Did my mystery box come from my wish list? That would be a little or a lot crazy. I picked up my order late for the last giveaway. I'm so happy that I'm on the next one. Nice. You are indeed on the next one. 60 RPS at 400 FPS and using 3.2s and an SMG for burst or full auto. Bruh. That's insane, dude. Well, I mean, here's the thing. I know it could be crazier, too. That's the thing. I've seen crazier builds as well. But even then, that's unethical. You know what I mean? That is absolute hatred you are spewing out of your airsoft gun. If only we could do real CEB stuff in airsoft. Door charges for... Ooh, that'd be sick. Scrolling up. Should I miss anything? Oh, yeah, I should be all caught up on all those. No, actually, here's a good one. What is my favorite airsoft class to typically run with? Well, I mean, there are so many. I mean, you have your DMRs, you have your... I'm at the LMG. I'm a support gunner. That's what I like. Here's the thing. I like, very specific platforms. And I've been, for the last year and a half, I've been trying to expand my palette. I've been trying to expand my horizons, if you will, and run other things, right? For a lot of events, I've been doing a lot of, like, retro stuff, Car 15 style builds, Mac v SOG, Car 15s, or we're talking like the Delta stuff. We were talking like 733 build. I love that shit. I eat that shit for breakfast. I think it's freaking sweet. But I have been needing to get the saddle out, put it back on the LMG horse, and ride it. That's I should think about the phrasing of that. But you know what I mean. I don't know what the expression that could be using. I'm trying to get back on that saddle and ride in my pony. that's oh man. I didn't know what that song was about until like 2 or 3 years ago. I thought genuinely it was just about that guy just wanted to go and ride his horse. I thought it really was just riding horses. No, it's not horses. It's not about horses. But I've been really wanted to get back into like the LMG game. 240 Bravo, I have it. I really want to make sure that it's good and up and running, ready to go. 249, I want to get that thing back up and running as well. It's just the barrel setup just needs to be changed out. I've put so much abuse through that poor unicorn bucking. That shit needs to be changed out immediately. I need to get and just fix the overall feeding issues. I've been having an issue with mine over time where the way it's set up, the hop-up chamber kind of free spins slightly, like a little bit up and a little bit down. So it's just kind of hard. Like, I wish there was a way I could just hold it in place and ensure that was still somehow connected to the to the actual like magazine lips itself, so that way there was no movement, there was no play, so it's consistent feeding every single time, because it does very well. It's just, again, sometimes it gets jammed up, like it doesn't line up perfectly because the hop-up chamber does have a little bit of play in it. That's like the one thing about mine that I'm like, more than anything about my 249, that I'm like, man, I wish this fixed. But you know what? Maybe I won't have to worry about it. If I can get the 240 up and running, I might be able to go on and just do that. Who knows? We shall see. I got a base. Is upgrading a hop-up bucking worth it? I'm new to airsoft and got my first airsoft. Yeah, I would say yeah, Brandon. Just 6SC. I would say absolutely it is. Bucking and inner barrel are like the very first things that you should typically do when it comes to, before anything else, when it comes to upgrading your airsoft gun. Even if it does come with a Type 4 barrel out of the box, it's not going to be like, it's fine, it'll get the job done, but it's not going to be near the same quality that you would get with an aftermarket one. So, Cutter, what does Cutter have to say about this? Yes, it is, but if you have the hop taken apart, I also suggest an upgrade steel barrel and a flop hop nut. Nice. I'm waiting for the 6.5 Creedmoor. Dude, same. I want that. I just want to put it up for pre-order already. I want to put it up for pre-order already as is. So 5.6 and also a certain Leonidas are definitely up there on the top. Requisites 2026. Oh, you eat shit for breakfast? No. Oh, dude. Shoot him, Gavin, dude. Shoot him, Gavin. Isaias, bless your heart. Oh, okay. All right. Got a basic gun. Not sure if it's good ideas to upgrade. Ultra Armored Angle Series and 4. Yeah. I would say go for it, man. I would say go for it. There's nothing wrong with that. Do you want to borrow my VFC 249 for the upcoming event? I plan to HPA tap it, so less maintenance needed. True. It would be interesting. I've never played like a full-on game with it, so. How would I take the tip off the Baba Yaga? There are many ways. There are many. I saw that whiskey. Minions faded to you, bro. If you guys don't know what he's talking about, there is I don't know what's the name of the like content creator that does it, but this person decided to put remakes of very specific songs. You know, does acoustic covers, but instead of lyrics, sings it as if one of the minions from Despicable Me was singing it, and that's been like the brain rot that's been stuck in our heads for all day today. That's what was playing in our heads right now. So he just said that, and I was like, you son of a bitch. But how would I take the orange tip? There are many ways you can take orange tips off airsoft guns, Noah Brown. I would say look up a couple of YouTube videos on how to do it, and it's actually not very hard. And I'll be honest on that one, it's pretty easy. Just a, you know. Got the new LT up. Did you know it clicks? I think you'll like it. I didn't know it clicked. That's actually pretty fucking sweet. Prime Tech, that's awesome. Hell yeah. It clicks soul. Immediately buys it. Oh, that's hilarious. Everything landed for is right for upgrading. Depends what you want to put on it. How much dollar for the tech to swap a poopy gearbox for a Gucci boy? If we're just doing a gearbox swap, I don't imagine it would be that expensive. It wouldn't be a full-on tech serve, you know what I mean? Like, it's not a full-on check-in that I believe. It should just be, okay, straight install, but again, we wouldn't know until we tried it. For a poopy gearbox for a Gucci boy. That's hilarious. One day, I'll buy the delivery truck. Oh, yeah, Dorian, yeah. The freaking crazy, like, mystery box, like, mystery van, essentially, at that point. Scrolling up. Make sure to miss anything. Answer that as well. Isaias, you never fell to Next question. Hoping for the BSK 51 to be released soon. With the BSK 43 and FD looks good. It do look good. Bopperhead. Next AMS event as well. So G&G may be expensive. G&G may be expensive at times. The drip is always on point. Drip is expensive, guys. As Sun Tzu once said, drip is expensive. All right, drip is expensive. Adolf Drippler, you know, Joseph Staunton. You know, they understood it, man. Drip is expensive. Scrolling from the wish list as well. Okay, yeah, should be all caught up on those. Give me 1 second, guys. Your boy is hella parched, and I am incredibly thirsty. I have LaCroix in the fridge. I will be right back. Check it out. Jazz got me some sort of strawberry banana milk. Dude, let's see. I'm about to do a taste test right now live on stream. Where is this from? Strawberry banana milk. I don't even know where this is from, but I'm going to take a sip right now. Oh, I got another one. God damn. Oh my god. Oh, that's so good. Whoa! Oh, that was so tasty, bro. You don't understand. Oh, I could be sipping on that all day. Oh, I could suck on that all day. That's what she said. Anyway. Oh, that's so delicious. Let's hear. Dollar make y'all. Bucking is pretty soft, feels like a 50-60, but the TDC mechanism is pretty smooth and use a rebound with the inner barrel rather than the top spin spring. I'm thinking about trying it on one of the Oct chairs. Ooh, I don't know if it'll fit. Hopefully it does. Do some strange for a piece of change. Dude, that's crazy. I'm gonna start saying that from now on, Whiskey. You can't be saying that shit. I'll have what he's having. Dude, this shit was bussin', bro. Here's the thing. I'm a sucker for like the Nesquik like milks that you usually get at like, you know, grocery stores and stuff. Dude, I've always loved those. I've always really loved those, especially the strawberry flavors and the banana flavors. But now I got a strawberry banana flavor, bro. This is like crossing the streams in Ghostbusters, man. This is, you don't do that. You have severe consequence because this is a consequence. I have addiction, you know, and you know like the memes of like the wizards. I cast testicular torsion. It's like I cast addiction, you know, this strawberry banana milk addiction. Oh, it's so good. Oh, delicious. I'll make it fit, bro. Yeah, that's crazy. I just spit on it, dude. That's insane. Just hawk to a spit on that thing, bro. So scrolling up. Actually, that's a good question. Whiskey, since you are here, what is your preferred platform to typically run? What is your preferred, rather than, what should I say, what is your preferred class to typically go with? Are you just a basic rifleman at the end of the day? Do you actually like to use, you know, DMRs, SPRs as their intended usage as long range stuff, or are you just like fuck it? I just rather just meet someone up close and personal. I can't get over how good that is. It's so fucking delicious. That goes for everyone else as well. What is your favorite class to run in Airsoft? Whether you run, you know, some type of LMG as a support gunner, you're a marksman of some kind, or you're just a regular rifleman. If there's a medic class, do you typically like to go for that as well? Very curious to hear what you guys have to say about that. Look at strength of buckings. Is the nub window big enough for a flat hop nub? It includes a flat hop nub and bucking. Yeah, duh, baby. Yeah, dude. Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Scrolling up. I'm pretty sure I missed something. I feel like there was one question that I missed by accident. Where the fuck is it? Where is it? I think I actually should be all caught up on all of these. Yeah, I should be all caught up on all those. Okay, scrolling down, most recent comments and questions are going to be... there was one thing that I did want to go ahead and actually... It was actually pretty important. What the fuck was I going to say? You know what? I'm drawing a blank. Oh yeah, I just wanted to give a reminder too. Double Troubles, for anyone that is curious. We got I think 3 left. By the way, if you guys were interested in getting 2 for 1 in an Airsoft deal right now, or just getting one really dope Airsoft gun for like hella cheap, this is the one that I'd recommend you get. Make sure you go ahead and get your orders in for this. Again, order one of these hella entries as well into the live stream giveaway. That was the other thing that I wanted to mention, but there was one more thing. So we're being like very careful with how much we can't push. Like, we're pushing it, but we can't say too much online, so much so. But again, it's a live stream. This is also on pre-order. Thought I should let you guys know. Yeah, if you know, you know. Yeah. Valiant is not the only YouTuber that is doing collabs right now with LT. We also got Mr. Wag Entertainment as well. We got the collab on a Gen 4 that is currently on a pre-order as well. This is something that came up on the site, I believe, last week on Friday, I believe. Yeah, this is a thing as well. I knew that talks were in the works, were happening behind the scenes. I myself wasn't privy to those meetings, but I'm glad that we're being able to carry it, and I'm glad that LT is making some good decisions in terms of being able to collaborate with content creators out there. This kind of opens up the whole idea of, or rather the project that we undertook with Valiant, right? With us doing a Valiant gun for Lancer for their Gen 4 lineup. I think that's a good step in the right direction, man. I think it is a very good step in the right direction that needs to happen, because one, it shows that yes, that LT is paying attention to the Airsoft community itself and is wanting to collaborate with content creators out there that, again, that people do seem to enjoy. And this was one that I'm like, you know what? I'll fucks with it. It actually looks pretty cool too, so there was that. But again, this kind of leaves the door open for other content creators as well. Be like, hey, you wanna be a star? You wanna see your name in lights, kid? You wanna work in showbiz? Ah, fuck. I'm out. Oh. Delicious. Whew. Oh, that was good. Screw oxygen. Just get strawberry banana milk in my lungs, bro. Oh, that was delicious. Ooh, what's in that drink? You faded? Dude, I don't know what was in here. It was just so good. Strawberry banana milk, man. It doesn't take much. Hey, yo, collab on the MGC 25 seat, please. That is a Lancer decision. That is 100% a Lancer decision, ultimately, at the end of the day. Oh, man. I will say, though, we did appreciate the build list that you did send us, Cutter. I know you sent it a while back, but we really appreciated that you sent that as well. Nearly faded. Oh, strawberry banana milk. Dude, I almost got slimed by a drink, bro. That was insane. I would have died right then and there. Then it was definitely a hard type. I'm definitely with the color. I'm definitely all right with the color. Easier to identify the gen and see where they land if you drop them. That's true. But why they do it in the baby blue? I actually think it was like a good idea. I like it when the hop-up chambers themselves are like slightly brighter colored, because it makes it easier to see, especially in like the dark. I don't know. That's just me. Maybe it's a personal thing. I actually don't mind it when the hop-up chambers are like crazy colors. The baby blue, honestly, I didn't mind it. You know what I mean? I really didn't mind it. If I ever build a ghillie suit and a good bolt action again, I'm gonna be a menace on the field. I don't think I've ever seen you, Cutter, using a bolt action at any point. Do you have any in your collection? I'm pretty sure you do on your gun wall, but I just don't remember seeing any. And that would actually be interesting, seeing you in a ghillie suit. I could see it. Bro drank. Yeah, dude, absolutely. Thank God this thing isn't any bigger, because if it was, dude, I think I would have died. Phrasing again. Oh, it's so good. I can still get kind of like the milk essence. Oh, so good. Okay, make sure you should miss anything. Just going up to the better. Guys, we got like what is that? We got like 27 minutes left of the live stream. If you do have any airsoft-related questions, make sure you go ahead and ask away. Put the letter Q in front of your question, whether it be about the topic tonight, airsoft as a whole, looking for my opinions on things, recommendations for stuff, or you just want to go and ask me completely nonsensical questions or that are completely unrelated to the topic at hand. By all means, you are more than welcome to do so. Just, again, put the letter Q in front of your question. Makes it a lot easier for me to spot and identify and thereby answer. In addition to that, make sure you are still getting your orders in. Remember, once 9:30 hits, that's it. The promo is no longer active, and you will only be getting one entry, no matter how large your order is, which is why it's always important through watching all of our streams and taking advantage of all the promotions that we have going on right now. So don't miss out. Get those orders in and continue spreading the word. Please and thank you. If you haven't already, leave a like, share this around. Greatly appreciate it, every single one of you guys. I really seriously do, especially all the guys that are on the East Coast right now, where it's like super late. I do appreciate you guys staying up during these streams. It actually really does mean a lot that you spend your free time hanging out with me. It's going up. Make sure to miss anything. Easy. I had next hop up LT make should be a purple or aqua teal. Yo, actually, a purple one would be kind of crazy. Actually, I would love to see that one. I had one and sold it, and I have built 2 others for the clients. I see. Still need to see Isaias. Still need to see Isaias. You've seen me like slightly buzzed, but never fully drunk. That's right. You haven't seen me fully gone. Only just like a little buzz, and that's pretty much about it. What did Cisco put in that mystery box today, Holloway Project? I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. Heck yeah, 12:05. It's 12:05 for you, bro. I'm so sorry, dude. I am so sorry that it's that late, man. Oh, what is this? What are RPG said? What RPG lovers? What did you send me? What did you text me? What is this? What the frick did you send me? What is? Hold on. What is this? What the fuck? Oh. Oh, I see. Okay, I see. I see what you're putting down, brother. I see what you're doing. Oh, okay. Since I have one of their MWS mags, will GI plan to stock the Vorsk VMARS? Pretty much everything Vorsk at some point or another we're gonna carry. Like at some point we will have their entire selection available on our site. So yes, that would, to answer your question directly, yes. Yes, we definitely will. I don't know when, but at some point, yes. Yeah, it's East Coast represent. Yeah, that goes for every person on the East Coast right now. I always appreciate when anyone on the East Coast or anyone in a later time zone is still watching, because I get it. It's late, and trust me, if we could, we would have had do our live streams earlier, but we tried it. We don't get anywhere near the amount of viewers that we do when we cater it to the East Coast. This is just the time frame that ultimately works best. We've even tried it on Fridays as well. Dude, Friday streams, nobody watches. Friday stream, nobody watches, bro. It sucks, man. It absolutely sucks. And again, I appreciate everyone that does show up for it, but man, it's unfortunate as all hell, dude. Actually, now let me see. There's actually a few things that Vorsk has actually been working on that I remember specifically. I remember when I first talked to the guys at Vorsk, they showed me concept art for a lot of the stuff that they were working on. They're like, all right, don't tell anybody this, and if anyone talks, I'll know it's you. And I was like, huh? So I knew to keep my mouth fucking shut. But there was a lot of stuff that they showed me that I was like, man, I cannot wait. They haven't released it yet. All stuff they've shown, like, it's cool, but it hasn't been the big things that they've been hyping up yet. That hasn't even been announced. Like, I don't even think I think they have like maybe one kind of working prototype that I remember seeing a video of that one of the techs was showing me. But that was about it. They haven't even made an announcement for it yet. There's some stuff that I've seen that's gonna be like coming out in the future that I'm like, when it does eventually come out, I'm gonna be like, I remember seeing this was still a work in progress. This is still a prototype. I guess I will be texting you about something to ask Vorsk for me. Okay, I can ask. I mean, granted, I don't have Vorsk on the horn per se, but I mean, I can ask up the chain and see if we can get an answer. So the LT Hob fits the Octris belt. Hey, no fitment required, baby. That's what's up. Scrolling up. Oh yeah, should be all caught up on all theirs. Oh. It was a good day today. I had a decent day at work. I got to come home. I made dinner, nice and easy. I made a bulgogi beef over some delicious steamed rice, and I made a quick little cucumber and onion salad. It was phenomenal. It was delicious. I feel energized because after this, I'm going to the gym, baby. I gotta go to the gym again. I think tonight, since I did cardio on Sunday, and I took a break yesterday because I'd been working 5 days straight. I'm probably gonna do I do chest today or do I do legs? I might do legs. I might do legs today, actually. That'll be fun to do. Yeah, I'll probably do legs tonight and then hit the sack. Actually, another thing that I've actually been curious about too, and that I've been wanting to do, I've been texting one of their reps. Apparently, I didn't know this, but on my way home from work, on the route that I take home from work, in my hometown, no less, no mind you, there is a jiu-jitsu and kickboxing gym, and they do adult classes and adult sessions as well. And time frame, I'll be honest, this is like the first place I've seen locally to me that actually offers like good hours, as in like stuff after like 5:30. I feel like it's always kind of hard to find classes consistently for like adults that are like after hours. I don't know why. I've always felt like it's very difficult to find. Like, it feels like a lot of the hours that they offer for a lot of other gyms and in dojos are usually like pretty late in the day, or no, not pretty, are pretty early, and then the ones that are offered late in the day, they're usually for like kids. And it's like, yeah, that's fine. I'm glad they're doing it, you know. But I'm like, man, I kind of want to learn too. It's been years since I've done any sort of martial arts. I used to do, oh my god, I don't think I've ever said this. For years, I actually used to do Taekwondo. I did Taekwondo from when I was like, fuck, how old was I? 7? Was that right? I think I did it all the way from when I was like 7. Actually, I think it might have even been earlier, because I remember I used to do a little bit before I went to my main dojo, I actually used to go to another place too, like closer to home. I remember I did lessons there as well. I think earlier. I think I've been doing it from like I was saying 6 till about. I think I did it like Taekwondo for like 6 or 7 years. Yeah, I remember doing like almost. Yeah, I think I did 7 years of Taekwondo. That's crazy now that I think about it. Holy shit. Yeah, I did 12 or 6 years. I think it was until I was like 12. I think I stopped. Maybe even 13, possibly. But I did it for a while. Like, I did Taekwondo for quite a while in my life. But I always used to get my ass kicked. Like, it didn't matter how far I progressed. I always just got my ass handed to me. I was just such a little, like, small child that I just got, like, completely, like, wiped the floor with, man. But I haven't taken martial arts since. I would love to go back and do something again, whether it be jiu-jitsu or kickboxing. And this place offers both, you know what I mean? And the membership that they're offering me is like, you get to do both, and it's like for like good 2 hours on Mondays and Wednesdays too, which is another thing crazy too. They offer it on days that I'm not streaming, so my streaming hours would completely be untouched, which is super nice, which is super freaking cool. So I'm not gonna lie, your boy is kind of tempted to do it. And another reason why I want to do it, other than just, you know, personal health reasons and, you know, just wanting something like that in my life again. Your boy's trying to be like freaking Snake or Big Boss in real life, man. I'm trying to be Big Boss in real life, all right? I just want to be the master of CQC, bro. I just want to start implementing that at Airsoft game. You know what I mean? Some guy pies a corner, thinks he's, you know, I'm tucked away, grab his gun, right, chop his shit up in place, really, really, absolutely just mess him up. I would love to do it on the Airsoft field, and then watch my ass get kicked out. Watch my ass get kicked out. Oh, sorry guys, I was LARPing a little too hard as Solid Snake. That's funny as fuck. Yeah, I would love to go ahead and actually full contact Airsoft would be insane, bro. Bossman dropping bombs in the Discord. Oh no, what did Bossman say? Let's see here. What are we doing here? Hold on, scrolling down. Ooh, nice LTX. What is he saying? Oh, yes. If you're not on the Discord, I strongly recommend you would be in the Discord. I'm going through here right now. Depends where it's gonna be. Coming to be. He's asking, coming to BB Wars? Question mark. Tentatively 5. Yeah, May 2nd. Tentatively. We're just throwing that out there. We want to let people know ahead of time so they can start planning for it before, again, you know, it gets too late. We want to let people have as much time as possible to prepare and plan for it. That's all we're saying. We're not even announcing what it is yet. We're not even saying what it is. Again, you can guess and you can infer, but at the end of the day, we haven't said anything yet. Technically. Bossman leaks. Play the Minion song for yourself. I'm not playing it on stream, bro. I feel like YouTube would straight up take my stream down just for that. What is this? You mean like the one, Andrea? What is this? 6'9", 6'9", 5'9", 8. Oh, I see. Bosman just says tentative stuff in the Discord. Gen channel. Yes, absolutely. Oh, so it'll be pissed I turned the Mayo Gang Mark 1 or MGC4 Mark 2 and 4 into a DMR. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. We actually, I mean, as long as you're not like, look, at the end of the day, if you HPA something, that's fine. We just do it as a joke. It's like, oh, you HPA'd it? You know, that's just like a running joke for us, right? But if you had one turned into a DMR and it's like, you know, it's got the range, then hey, man, by all means, feel free to share it away, Holloway Project. Share it in the Roast My Build section or chat in the Discord server, and I would love to go ahead and see it. Looking to get the Vorsk dual hardballer hitman set. There has to be one out there somewhere. Check Discord. Okay, yeah, I see it. There has to be one out there somewhere. Where is it? I feel like there has to be one other. I feel like there is. I feel like yeah. Isn't that? I mean, that's pretty close to it. I mean, it's not. I don't think it's exactly, but this is pretty damn close to it. But as a set, I mean, I'll ask. Okay, hold on, Airsoft on stream now. Let's see. Hold an Airsoft. Oh wait. Okay, hold an Airsoft on stream now. No, I'm not holding an Airsoft gun on stream. Hell no. So what hotel we staying at, and do we need a membership to Boaz's Jailhouse Gym? If this thing comes to fruition, we will be probably putting down what hotel we'll be staying at. We'll probably put down what hotel we're staying at. Like we'll probably put all the info on the Discord as well, like which exact one and all that stuff, so that way we can all just be hanging out at the hotel again. And do I need a membership? Hey, membership is free. Membership is free. We welcome all members. All members. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh fuck. You're right. You're right, Chef. Don't want to repeat it last time. I would say, if possible, bring the stuff in the room. Bring the stuff in the room when you're sleeping with it. Because I think at the field you're fine. But when you're I would just say bring it inside with you. Bring it inside with you. So that comes with 2 extended magazine, long inner barrels in the collector's box. Oh, is there a website that you can go to put your gun and then it's compatible with it? I don't know of any website that does that specifically. You just kind of have to like know what you currently have and then look for parts accordingly, right? Yeah, we learned the hard way. Yeah, dude, that I remember when that happened. Dude, that sucked. That absolutely sucked. I really hope that I'm pretty sure it won't happen again. Knock on wood. I'm pretty sure that won't happen again. We just got to make sure that we don't leave anything in the car. You know what I mean? We don't leave anything in the car. We take it down with us when we're going to bed. It just put it in a hard case or a bag. No one's gonna care. You know what I mean? It's in a hard case in a bag. It doesn't matter. I like to feel this is act right. Just a yeah, you just need a mask. You just need a mask, bro. Mask and chonies. That's all you need. You need some silkies, a workout shirt or a t-shirt, and a willingness to learn and push yourself. You know, that's all you need to be part of the Jailhouse Gym, bro. You know, here. Yeah, you know, just be here at this date for no special reason. Yeah, exactly. There is a reason for it. We just can't say what it is until later on Friday afternoon. That's what I'll say. We won't be able to say what it is until later Friday afternoon. Time to duel. Looking to get the voice as well. Texting you about something. Okay, yeah. I should be all caught up then. Guys, we got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes left before we close out tonight's stream. If you guys were thinking about getting that special airsoft gun, I would say just do it. Pull the trigger, if you will. Because, again, you'll be getting extra entries into the next live stream giveaway happening this Thursday. So don't miss out and get those orders in. Isaias, weren't you naked in the bed next? Not answering that one. Everywhere only for one. He can't quit him. No. Cisco said that when I was literally changing, bro. I was literally just in my boxers, and then he doesn't show it on screen. He's like, "Oh, why are you naked?" And I was like, "Oh, sorry, I was just in my boxers." No, not fully, no. He just can't quit. Dude, that's funny as fuck. Booby trap the car, dude. Just have me sleep in there. You know what I mean? Just have me sleep in my boxers in there, and like, you know, if someone tries to steal it, what are you doing? I just unsheath myself from a blanket, right? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to steal? But think of the world's best K-bar. Yeah, man. Yeah, dude. The world's best worst K-barbecue ever, dude. That shit was, you know what, just so we can say that we did it, why don't we just, it would be funny if we went back there again, but maybe we should just keep it like cheap, right? What if we just showed up to like the Sonics that's nearby? We just showed up to the Sonics nearby and just went absolutely crazy. That'll probably be the best day that Sonics ever has. Because I remember there being a Sonic there. It was a Sonic that was right there. We show up to it and we just absolutely go crazy on like chili dogs and cheeseburgers and fries, right? You got to be honest. Like that sounds like a pretty. And we just absolutely just kick it back in the parking lot there, dude. It'd be pretty fucking cool. You know what I mean? Like I would love to just kind of kick it in the Sonic's parking lot after an Airsoft game, right? That'd be pretty sweet. They might steal you. Whoa. Whoa, chef. Whoa. That's crazy. Apart from the hop up, I also received the LTM-US valves, and they are good. Okay, good. Yes. Designed in Taiwan, baby. I use one to fix the Vor's M2S mag. Hey, nice. With a grand piano. Yeah, dude, that grand piano at that restaurant was classy AF, bro. It was classy AF. Queso jumps out of the truck naked like in The Hangover. Yeah, dude, that would scare the shit out of me, you know? Makes my expectations for the LTM-US mags go up. I cannot wait for those to be released. I really want those to be released already. I fired the samples, and they were pretty fucking cool. And I want the full released versions to be cool too. I just really can't wait for those to be dropped. I think that's like the biggest thing out of everything this year is like how far LT has come, and now putting out an MWS compatible system that's actually good out the box and that costs under $400. Yeah, they really remind me of the unicorn ones. Peter. Very interesting. Coinky dink? I think not. Problem. Yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. You know, Prime Deck. You know. As well. It's clearly only for a warm. Hey, Ackright, there's always room for a third, baby. There's always room for a third. You know what I mean? We got enough love to go around. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, I think that's the move, definitely. To make it easier for everyone when you do go, I'd start planning, trying to figure out, okay, who's down to actually go. Start figuring out that now, and then try continuing to spread the word around. Continue to spread the word around, because this is going to be freaking sweet. I really want to have a good turnout. Like a really good turnout. We had a great turnout last time, but a lot of it was also because, again, they were like local air in the local area, and they were on their side as well. You know, for a very similar event that we are doing. Not saying exactly what it is, but on their end, they're also going to be selling the tickets for this said event, hopefully. So they'll be able to go out and get, you know, players on their side as well in the local area. And, you know, the last time that we collaborated with these guys, they really seemed to enjoy us being there. Like, they really liked the turnout. They really loved the energy that we brought. And I'm very excited for us to be able to go ahead and do that again. Really am excited for us to be doing that again. Really remind me. Okay, yeah, that as well, guys. 6 minutes left. 6 minutos left. Get those orders in. Last chance, man. Last chance, dog. You don't want to miss out. Again, I'm telling you, every 50 gets you 2. Don't miss out. Orders right now. After that, no more. No muss. Yeah. Acabó. It's over. It's done. Terminated. Finished. Over. Finito. Every order that you place afterwards will only get you 1 entry. And again, you might as well take advantage now while you guys can. It's been a good day, and I'm very much I'm very glad that I was able to do tonight's live stream as well, hanging out with all of you guys. I think I needed it. I think, believe it or not, even though obviously I am getting paid, to do streaming, right, and hang out with you guys. Like, at the end of the day, like, I still really enjoy hanging out with you guys. This is how I was able to go ahead and build a lot of the friendships that I have right now. No bullshit. Seriously, if I didn't have not just the job that I have now, but also just like the streaming, I probably wouldn't have met so many of you guys. And if I had, it just wouldn't have been under the same context, and it would not have been the same, honestly, overall, if I wasn't doing this. So I genuinely do look forward to the Tuesday streams, especially. Thursday streams obviously are like the hype night, because, right, it's a giveaway. But Tuesday streams, I don't know. I love the laid-back nature of it all. I love the sort of vibes that it brings. Let's just chill out, hang out, relax, talk airsoft, talk about some cool shit, right? Actually, I wonder if there's any new submissions in the roast my build. Let's see here. What do we got? What? Okay, I see you swapped out the stock. Let me see here. Is that from a Vorsk? What is this? What is this? See, vibe check version 2, swap stock for a fixed stock so it's less front heavy. It definitely kind of screams like if we continued with the M16, like specifically the M16, this is what an A5 or 6 would look like, you know what I mean? That's you know what? I do like the PRS light on there. I do think it's pretty cool. You know what? It fits, oddly enough. I'll give that a fire. Okay, let's see here. I hate the. Okay, he hates the SVD. What doesn't he hate at this point? Where is it? Oh, okay. Let's see. I see. What do we got here? Got the two-tone look to it. BCM lower. Yeah. I dig it. The MCMR. The short dot, nice mount on there. You know what? That's pretty cool. I like that. Oh, there's more of it as well. Ooh, what is that? The 19X? Okay, I dig it. All right, I'll give that a thumbs up as well. Why not? Or I'll give that a heart. This now. 308 magazine, baby. This is freaking sweet. That is beautiful. I love that. I love this. I love that. I like that a lot. Yes. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Now is what I'm talking about, man. I like this. I like this a lot. Which version is this one? I see that rail. Makes me think it's the classic army one, possibly? I dig it. I love it. I love that. What? Ooh, kill him. I love it. Oh, this is fucking sweet. You got the gas blowback, man. The GBBR. Love it. I love it. And you got the short dot on there. Cool. What else we got on here? Oh, yeah, that's right. The Rec 7. Dude, this is... Okay, tell me this doesn't look like something you would see possibly in, like, the Aliens universe. You did a really good job with the paint job cutter. That's actually really fucking cool. I love the sleek black, and then you got the two-tone accents with, like, the silver. Or is that, like, a chrome? It's a little shiny right there. That actually, you know what? I like this a lot. I saw earlier a similar photo that you had posted of the Rec 7, but this looks... Yeah, no, I actually really dig the way this looks. That's freaking cool, man. That's actually really fucking sick. Makes me kind of want to get one, honestly. I'm not going to lie. Makes me kind of want to get one. I remember the Never Have I Ever streams. Oh, dude, yeah. And the Never Have I Ever streams were crazy, bro. The Never Have I Ever streams were absolutely nuts, bro, because how blitz sometimes I would get. It says, field was dope, and they were awesome hosts. LMG and HPA rules were a little restricted. That's true. The fact you have to have a bipod, and you have to, like, stay in stationary or post it up somewhere for LMG, not gonna lie, I kind of sucked. But I mean, like, it's their rules. We're gonna respect it regardless. But yeah, I did feel severely nerfed because my Rambo playstyle was not allowed. Wait, you guys are getting paid? There's also that mini lipo fire. I don't remember that, actually. Suicide Trials. Although live stream time is great, even if I'm working. Same. Trying to join the Discord, but the link in the description is coming back as invalid. Scan the QR code on the front page of the website. That'll work too. And if mods, you can also go ahead and leave a link as well. A love the FL. Yeah, dude, absolutely. I feel the same way, man. Eggplants all the way. Jeff Isaias swears he's outdrank me playing that. You admitted defeat on stream, Brewer. What are you talking? Go back and watch the live stream, dog. It's saved. It's archived. You admit defeat on that one. I'm just saying, I outdrank you on that one, man. It's all mental, bro. It's all mental. I paid the consequences later, but I won, man. I won. All right, guys. That's going to be it for tonight. It's now 9:30. Guys, make sure that you still get your orders in. You can still get an entry into Thursday's live stream giveaway, and make sure that you are tuned in for Thursday's giveaway as well. Remember, if you are not watching Thursday's live stream, you are basically forfeiting because you need to be there in order to claim the prize. Continue to spread the word around as much as possible. We need to get all eyes on the stream. We need to get more people getting their entries in as well, especially newer players. Right? I appreciate every single one of you guys for tuning in to tonight's live stream. I had an absolute blast hanging out with all of you members of the Mayo Gang. If you haven't already, make sure to go and leave a like on this live stream. Make sure you hit that bell icon and you're subscribed so you're notified every time we drop new content on the channel. It goes a long way. And again, for every single person for choosing to spend their free time hanging out with me and the rest of the Mayo Gang, I appreciate you guys. Have yourselves a wonderful night. Now, we'll see you guys all on the next one coming this Thursday's live stream giveaway. Take it easy and stay safe out there.